maybe even longer, but I know at least 35 years. He's one of the original founders of Freedom Village. This is Paul Creek. And he's a great friend. And I kid him, but I'm not really kidding. You knew that any of Paula's offspring were going to be trouble, is that right? That's why you put that investment down as kind of a down payment for any of her kids?
I was going to get up and talk and I should have. You couldn't have said
This one behind me is the one that you've seen the pictures of with the eyes swollen shut, and when she got to us, black and blue, beat to pieces, and left for dead in an alleyway up here in Toronto. Now, she wasn't there very long, but all I heard out of her mouth was, other than praying for you, pray for that guy right there. Pray for Remington. Pray for my brother Remington. Pray for my brother Remington. Both very heavily seeped in drugs and living like the devil. This guy, hundreds of dollars a day in drugs and whatever. And he's one of my best guys. I'd march into hell and back for this guy over here.
Hallelujah.
He's just one of the best. And so God has done a miracle. God has done a miracle in both of these young people's lives. And it's because you invested a long time before they were ever born in a dream and in a place. So prepare yourself. Your granddaughter's got a little surprise for you. Remington, you want to help your grandpa over there to the chair? I love you, buddy. Love you. This is just one of the wonderful things we get to do. I got a young man he was at Freedom Village, and he met his wife there. Name is Kyle Kennan Brown, and he got out and got in the world and got in some trouble and got back into drugs. But you know, I thank God he knew where to call. He picked up the phone and he said, "Preacher, can I come into the ranch program?" And we let him come back and come in the ranch program, this time the older men's program. And he has just done absolutely great. And he's working now in the boys' dormitory. He's sharing what happened to him to those boys. And right now, we're fixing up the home on the camp, one of the homes on the campus, so that she can move to Freedom Village, bring their two little ones, and that family will be reunited. So just some of the stuff that we get to do every day that you don't ever hear about. But this one here, she's a miracle. Take it away.
Can you hear me? Hello? All right, Ruben, do you think it sounds good? Want me to play a few notes for you? How does that sound? Can everybody hear me? Yeah. Okay, before I sing, I'm going to try not to cry, first of all. But I love my grandfather and my grandma. I call them Nana and Papa. And it's all thanks to my family, my mom, and my Nana and Papa, the reason why I'm sitting here today. I'm so thankful for a place like Freedom Village. I was talking to my brother who is saved and living for the Lord. I was talking to him today just about where I'd be if I didn't go to Freedom Village and change my life. And I may not be alive today. So I just want to thank Pastor Brother so much because I love him like a father. And I want to honor my grandfather for praying for me and for loving me through everything. So this is a song that I wrote, and it's quirky. But nonetheless, this is for you, Papa. I love you. Papa, thank you for praying. Papa, thank you for displaying God's never-ending quest for my heart. Paul taught Timothy just like you taught Mom and me. You can't run the race unless you finish it. carrying your cross, there is laid up for us a crown of righteousness for you and me and all who believe. Papa, thank you for praying. Papa, thank you for displaying God's never-ending quest for my heart. David went up against, with only a few rocks with him, a great big giant, and his name was Goliath. They said he wasn't big enough, but God said, David, you can beat him up. So he took that rock and beat that great big dummy. Papa, thank you for praying. Papa, thank you for displaying God's never-ending quest for my heart. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, oh, how far will you three go? Into a furnace? Yeah, I bet you will. What kind of faith and trust is that? Not just one you can fake or hack. Hey, Papa, I bet they really love God, eh? And you showed me how to get to heaven. Thank you, Papa, I love you. And you showed me how to get to heaven. I really love you, Papa, and I thank you too. Papa, I bet if you lived back in those days, you'd slay giants and fan the flames. And all the while, you'd live to tell the tale. Yeah, you showed me how to get to heaven. Thank you, Papa, I love you. And you showed me how to get to heaven. I really love you, Papa, and I thank you too. Papa, thank you for praying for me. Papa, thank you for displaying God's never-ending quest for my heart.
Proud of you. You made it all the way through that. Whoa!